Hello there! Welcome to the almost world famous Cactus Atlas. On today's episode, I'm on a different planet. No, I'm really not. I'm actually here on Earth. Although it looks like another planet, doesn't it? I'm at the Valley of Fire State Park in the beautiful state of Nevada. And I'm here to hike one of the most popular trails here, the Fire Wave Trail, to go see one of the most popular features in this park known as the Fire Wave. It's supposed to look amazing and I'm really excited to see it, and I'd love to have you join me, so let's get right to it. Okay, so for the Fire Wave, you park at parking lot number 3, which is clearly marked on your park map, and I'm here pretty early. It's still before 8 a.m., but definitely a lot more people here than I saw at the dome, the white domes yesterday about the same time. Over there I saw nobody the whole time. Unfortunately, that's not going to be the case today. And just know you park here on this side of the road for Fire Wave, but you actually cross the road here to go find the trail to get to it. And this attraction, as well as pretty much everything else here, is open sunrise to sunset only. I did read in the pamphlet I was given, however, that this trail is about 1.5 miles long and takes about an hour to do. So one thing that I've experienced on this trip a lot for sure is getting sand in my shoes. I just have come to accept it, so it's not a big deal because the trade-off is worth it. All the cool stuff you get to see. I am wearing hiking boots today instead of my other shoes, and so far that seems to be helping out a lot. I don't feel any sand yet. Wow, those cliffs are very solemn and amazing. It almost looks like that piece is gonna break off sometime and just squash anything underneath it. So needless to say, you can probably tell already, not an accessible trail. So for those with accessibility needs, unfortunately, I don't know how you'd get out to where we're going today. It's kind of funny. There was a way to go up and around that way, down this way. There was a sign that said the trail's this way, which pointed in neither direction, or so it seemed. So yeah, just go with your gut on some of these things and follow the footsteps. If you feel like you're off course, you're probably not. Man, oh man, I am right underneath this giant slab of sandstone. If that thing came down now, that would be it for me. Let's keep moving. Here's a good example of what I mean about the trails. I see a sign way over there, giving me hope that that's the correct way. But I could go this way. I could also go this way, and once I get over there, you could see footsteps in every crevice imaginable up that hill. So which way is it? You tell me. I also just consulted the map guide that you get at the visitor center, and the Fire Wave Trail does appear to be an out and back. So this has got to be the way. So down here, the trail turned more into like hard sandstone and less sand, kind of a mix. But it is bumpy, so you want to watch your step. But I prefer walking on the hard rock instead of sand myself. You can see the trail kind of winds down through these sheets of sandstone, which are pretty majestic on their own, the way they're turned on their side like that. Okay, here's some good confirmation that we're on course. The Wave Trail is what we're currently doing. And yes, indeed, these posts do indeed mark the correct way to go. So follow those. So I'm looking for my next marker here. Does anyone see it? Well, seeing as there's no other option really, I'm going to assume this is where they want me to go. So I've hiked many trails here at Valley of Fire at this point in the last few days, and the one thing that stands out about this trail, just the trail itself, are the views of all the sandstone. I mean, that is beautiful on its own and worth the walk. For me anyway. I'm sure the Fire Wave's going to impress, but all the color you get out there, We're starting to see the streaks here, which looks like the fire wave colors, alternating bands of gray, tan, red. I guess we'll just follow the wave here. Here's a good look. When you're hiking down, you'll see these stripes kind of folding gently down this hill, and you'll see that dome at the bottom. That's where you want to go. Yeah, so far too, despite the fire wave, there's some really interesting and colorful formations down here worth checking out all on their own. That is cool. That is really cool. I'm gonna guess my destination is to the bottom there in all that sand. That would make sense. Wow, just have a look at that. Looks like something someone made in Minecraft. So far, that right there I think is the best thing I've seen at my time in the park. I'm drawn to this area here and I can't seem to pull myself away. So once again, I did it. I have this whole place to myself for the moment. Everybody that was here before me, I saw walking back, and I just happened to catch just the right time. You know, it's weird at first when I came down here, maybe because I was just going downhill, I thought this was gonna be bigger than it actually is. And then upon walking back up the hill towards it, then I was like, okay, this is really cool. My wife said, after she looked at pictures of it, that this reminds her of bacon. And I could totally see why. And that explains why I'm craving breakfast meats at this very moment. So, Fire Wave, Valley of Fire State Park. I would say it gets my vote of approval for being the #1 formation to come check out. This tops them all, although everything else here is spectacular too. Yeah, this is just something like I've never seen before. I've been down here now for easily 20 minutes and still not a sign of another person down here. I've been given all the time I want to photograph this thing, and it's been amazing. All right, so now I'm casually strolling back to my car, and I thought, out here on this plain of sandstone, this would be a great place to deliver you my final thoughts about the Fire Wave today. That was hands down the most colorful and spectacular rock formation that I've ever seen when you're talking about the Department of Color and variations and just geometry. It was something unlike anything I've ever seen, nor do I know if there's anything similar out there in this world. So that being said, if you come to Valley of Fire State Park, you're gonna wanna prioritize Fire Wave at the top of your list of things to check out. It should probably be #1, and I would recommend getting here early like I did this morning because I had the place to myself. I got to spend close to a half an hour taking pictures, videos, without anybody bothering me or getting in my shot. So, with that being said, get out here, check it out. This is a magical place, and I do sincerely hope for you guys that you will get a chance in your lifetimes to come visit. If not, enjoy our videos. Anyway, that's what I thought about the Fire Wave. If you're new here, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. You can also hit the notification bell to stay informed of any time we release new videos, which we're doing all of the time. And you can also find us on social media at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram under the name Cactus Atlas. Well, I've got lots more things to do and see here at Valley of Fire, so I gotta get on out. But I hope to see you on a new adventure right around the corner, and until then, take it easy. So to simplify my advice, just follow the bacon strip.